Hey, breaking news here. Inflation is surging across Europe. Germany hit 2.9%, Spain's heating up, and the Eurozone is bracing for impact. But here's what they're not telling you. This isn't just a European problem. It's heading straight for the US. And with it, I'll ask you this. Are you tired of watching the rich get richer while you fall further behind? Are you seeing what's happening? Inflation isn't just eroding savings, it's fueling the wealth of those who know how to play the game. And right now, this game is creating massive opportunities in real estate and beyond, if you're paying attention. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why the wealth gap keeps growing, how you can protect yourself, and the exact moves the rich are making that you can make today. This could completely change your financial future. Let's start with breaking down the wealth gap. From 2019 to 2024, American household incomes rose by 20%. Sounds good, right? But inflation outpaced it, climbing 23%. That so-called cost of living raise that you may or may not have received, it's a joke. I mean, your buying power actually shrank with your raise. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 shot up 80%. Real estate values climbed 30%. When you factor in leveraged buying with 80% loans, that's a 150% return on investment with real estate. While most people were struggling, investors were celebrating. So let's zoom out. From 1971 to 2021, household incomes grew by 700%. But car prices, 800%. Housing, 1,000, college tuition, 2,000%, and the S&P 500, a staggering 4,000%. You see, here's what's up. In 1971, most families survived on one income. Today, two incomes are standard, yet we're still falling behind. Why? Well, because inflation isn't just about rising prices, it's about the shrinking value of your money. And if you're not investing, you're losing. Period. Now, while the masses are out there all sulking over this, the wealthy are rejoicing. Inflation is a friend of the wealthy because they own assets, stocks, real estate, businesses that all increase in value. Everyone else, they're working harder just to keep up. In 2025, the stakes are even higher. We've got a new president, a potential recession, and skyrocketing national debt. The rules are shifting again. If you don't adapt, it's game over. But here's the good news. The way you fight back is simple. Start investing. And you must start now. Time is not a friend to procrastination here. And there are two paths to investing for the purpose of creating long-term wealth. Here's how you do it. Path number one, the passive approach. Invest consistently in the S&P 500. Set it and forget it. Always be buying. The market will do the heavy lifting. But here's the catch. Wall Street controls the game. They keep retail investors happy with 6 to 10% returns, just enough to stop you from questioning the system. That's why I'm at path number two, the active approach. Seek out unique opportunities, real estate, startups, or niche investments. Yes, of course, it's more work, but it offers greater control and bigger rewards. Real estate in particular has created more millionaires than anything else, despite its perceived risks. To virtually eliminate these risks, I'm hosting a free training this week for my students. Why some investors close their first deal fast, while others never do. Here's what you'll learn. The surprising places top investors find hidden opportunities, even during inflation. How to make smart decisions fast, even if you're scared to fail. And this simple follow-up trick that turns no deals into the best deals. Seats are limited. Click the link in the description to reserve your spot. If you've ever wondered why the system feels so rigged, this all goes back to 1913, when the Federal Reserve was created. Then, in 1971, Nixon took the US dollar off the gold standard. Suddenly, money wasn't tied to anything real. The government could print unlimited dollars, and they did. The result? Decades of inflation, crushing the value of your savings while boosting the value of assets owned by the wealthy. Here's a 3-step action plan on how you fight back. Number one, build your safety net. Save at least $2,000, $3,000, maybe $5,000 for emergencies. Without it, you're just one unexpected bill away from financial disaster. 2, kill high-interest debt credit cards with that 25% interest. They're stealing your future wealth. Pay them off fast. And 3, follow the 75-15-10 rule. For every dollar you spend no more than 75 cents. Invest at least 15 cents and save at least 10 cents. Automate this process with separate accounts. It's a self-imposed tax that builds wealth, your wealth. You see, it's simple. You can keep making others rich, your landlord, your credit card company, your car dealer, or you can start building your own wealth. That's why I'm hosting this free training for my students this week, where I'm covering how to profit from inflation like successful investors, how to find hidden opportunities, and how to turn fear into action. Listen, What's happening in Europe is heading to the US. Prices are rising, but smart investors, they're not worried. They're profiting. So you've got two choices. One, you can watch your savings lose value, or two, you learn how to beat inflation. So join us this week, and let's make 2025 the year that you change everything. I mean, the rich, they're not playing fair, but now, neither are you. Thanks for watching. And if I don't see you at the training, I'll see you next time. Take care.